Pressure can be a good thing. It can also be a bad thing. I'm sure you're familiar with the bad kinds of pressure, like peer pressure, for instance. But I think even that can have its good side if it's internally motivated rather than externally motivated. If pressure comes from outside, meaning someone's pressuring you to do something that might be bad for you, but good for them, that's bad, obviously. But good pressure that comes from outside is the other kind of peer pressure. The good kind of peer pressure could be you see the top scorer in the class and you allow that person's success to spur you to a healthy sense of competition and your grades improve. Where I think people go wrong with pressure is they either think it's all bad or they think that certain kinds of pressure are good when they're not. Meaning, if pressure, and here again, it comes to that internal versus external. If the pressure is pressure that you're putting on yourself, that can be a good thing. It can also be a bad thing if you go too far. If the pressure that you're experiencing is coming from somebody else, that too can be a good thing. But it can also be a bad thing if it goes too far. Think about pressure as a tool. But like any tool, if used improperly, it will do more damage or harm than it does good. I personally like to put pressure on myself. I always want to be improving. I think continuous improvement, continual learning, advancement, adaptation, these are things that will serve you well in myriad aspects of life. But if you allow yourself to be pressured by other people who may not always have your best interest at heart, that's when pressure goes bad. So I think it's up to you to decide what's good pressure and what's bad pressure, but don't turn your back on it entirely. If it's peer pressure and somebody's trying to get you to drink and smoke and behave in ways that go against your values, obviously, pew to that. But if it's pressure like, well, Kellye, I think you can do better. Kellye, I know you can improve. I know you can do X, Y, and Z, even though it's outside your comfort zone. Just try it. That kind of pressure, thank you. I appreciate that. And I think I will step up to the plate.